Tectone just did a video on Nux's controversies. Hell yeah! I do have controversies. But all in all, I'm a wonderful man. So I'm sure he only had nice things to say. Probably. Check his comments. All right, let's do it. Tectone. Tectone. Holy shit, he streams a lot. God damn, he streams a lot. How he became the most hated VTuber.
Now, I am actually so curious about this video because this video is about nuxtaku, and it's called The Most Hated VTuber.
Should I react to this video?
It has a 99% like ratio with over 500,000 views. And I'll be real, since the beginning of me and Nux's relationship, maybe 4 years, 4.5 years, he's been nothing but good to me. Nux was so good to me that it almost made me sus of how good he was being to me. So
that's crazy. Wait, what the fuck? I was so good to him. He thought something was up. Damn, crazy glaze. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'll react to this video. It's really long. I commented right when I saw he posted the video. Nux probably pre-watched his cancel-filled future, but stuck to it anyway. Probably. Nux doesn't pretend to be something he's not, just to be liked by all. He's doing what he wants. Hell yeah! For the Jaden Animations thing. Alright, let's see. For the Jaden Animations thing, Jaden made a video celebrating her 10-year anniversary on YouTube, and Nux realized it was his as well. So he made a video, Jaden and I are celebrating 10 years on YouTube. Actually, I said Jaden and I had 10 great years on YouTube. And people freaked out, saying that he meant they were celebrating it together, but it really was just him talking about how time flew, and people act like he was being parasocial. So Nux being Nux leaned into it, trolled the haters, and people started claiming he was using Jaden for views. It was a nothing burger. True! 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 Also, a lot of people don't know this. I actually did the and I stuff, like Jaden and I did that for not just Jaden. I had many videos that were titled like that. Let me see if I can find it. Right, so I have Jaden and I, obviously, right? I'm pretty sure I have an Oompaville and I. Hold on. Oompaville and I. Check it out, baby. Check it out, baby. I do. It was just a titling scheme that I used.
React to the Sniper Wolf drama?
So yeah, so this is Oompaville and I, all right? It was just when I would react to somebody's video on a topic, I would do that and I thought it was funny. And it was funny, actually. I think I have a Ludwig and I. Ludwig and I. Yep. I do.
Yo, nuxanor face!
Oh, God. What was that? Yeah, Ludwig and I summarized the Johnny Depp trial. Yeah, so essentially, it wasn't like a Jaden exclusive thing. That was the funniest part. But still, people thought it was. I don't know. I thought that was hilarious. Anyway, where the fuck did the other clip go? There it is. All right. Anyway. It was a phase. As much as I have issues with Nux-based, I will always be annoyed with how much VShojo snaked him. Yeah, that was fucking awful. True. Props to Philly and Face Connect folks for recent Nux collabs. Hell yeah, props to them. I stopped reaching out to people to collab, by the way. In case you're curious, I just stopped reaching out to people. It has nothing to do with people not being willing to collab with me. I stopped personally for myself. I stopped reaching out with people. My favorite blue guy being noticed. Hell yeah. For his charms, sure. I know next to nothing about Nux. Love that. He has one of the best model designs out there. My model design it's not very good. All right. From my experience, Nux comes off as genuine. Let's go! Adding on to this, Trey actually showed up a couple times in Nux's videos after the whole debacle. Well, none of the other VShojos talked to him since. Sort of. Yeah, true. Sort of. I think it's moving into a new direction, and many are afraid to, and I'm here for it. Yeah. He's not your normal VTuber, and I love it. True. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. Literally completely correct. I moved into other things as I decided I want to do. That's literally it. I feel like more people bring the Nux and Taiga stuff than actually watch Taiga. Yeah, probably true. Probably true. I love Blue Voldemort. Me too. I still like Nux. He's a very human content creator. He fucks up and apologizes. That I could respect. Hell yeah, dude. One key info about the whole VShojo situation. VShojo knew about the imitator for 8 months or so prior to Nux video being released. They failed to their community and they blame Nux. Yeah, absolutely. The reason why I made that VShojo video originally was, I don't know if anyone knows the context, but the reason why I made that VShojo video originally is because VShojo wasn't making it public that people were actually, like, getting people. Like, using their name to get people. Anyway, ancient history, I guess. The more I'm watching this vid, the more I'm starting to be people tend to not like people who they can't control. True! Or have a parasocial attachment with because the personalities are skies apart, and I think some of it comes out jealousy towards someone who don't care to live freely. Pathetic. True! Based and true. This is the reason why I watch Nux and Asmon. They're two YouTubers who have no filter, and it's the best. Almost all YouTubers nowadays are afraid to say things. True. I've watched him since he was an anime channel and PNG VTuber. Bro, never given any bothers to anyone. True. 100% fuck franchise gaining traction. True. That's why people are making videos about me again. Hell yeah. New hit pieces keep dropping on me all the time. That's how you know shit's good. This is why words matter. This is why words matter. He said if he was going to do a sequel with Charlie, he didn't say he was going to do it, just I was planning to do it. Oh yeah, that was a big thing in the Taiga drama that people kind of misconstrued. I never claimed I was going to make another video about the Taiga situation. I never said I was going to do that. People thought that I said that. I said if I do another collab with Charlie, I will bring it up. And people said that means that I promised I would do it, and I didn't. And that's just not true. So that's fair. Just to be clear about the VShojo drama, VShojo knew there was an impersonator. No one of VShojo was ever targeted, only other people. That's not completely true. The harassment group did harass VShojo, but they didn't. They did harass VShojo for sure. VShojo made no public statement or warning that fake mails were going around. True, that's why I made the video. Nux did, that's why the controversy. Where Nux is somehow the bad guy. Yeah, 100%. Again, I think in the VShojo drama I was correct. Every time they try to destroy him and feed him, Nux loves the chaos. True. I think Nux is fine. Disagree about some things, but he's chill. Love that. Is that during the time Lolicon reaction was wild, but it's funny people react to Boku no Pico and 2 girls 1 cup. True. Everyone decided to throw it on me when reality, that was a controversy that happened all the time back then, for sure. The VShojo drama with Nux was so confusing. I thought that was an L Shoujo moment for me, but at the same time I understand how scared the girls were. Yeah, but they slandered me for it. Which is, like, I get their fear. And, again, I accept the apologies that were given to me. But yeah, no. Nux didn't deserve the backlash. True. VShojo controversy still bugs me because nothing came from the auditions. Afterwards, they still only hired friends. Yeah. Yep. I have so many things I want to say about that VShojo controversy. Literally, there's so many things I want to say. Like, for example, VShojo would, there were some people in VShojo that would, like, message people that were friends of mine saying that they're not going to associate with me, or they'll cut them out of they'll cut them off. They'll cut them out of the VTuber industry and community. Like, it was, behind the scenes, it was just as ugly as in public, for sure. But I handled it incredibly professionally, I think. Nux embodies the idea of I'd rather tell you the ugly truth rather than a beautiful lie because I care. True! You don't have to be on Nux's side, but it's hard to not look favorably after VShojo was outed to be a blood-sucking harpies. Alright, that's extreme. And Mudar stabbed in the back. Yeah, it was rough. I looked out my window, and a dude wearing the same shirt as Tectone walked by. Nux, being the most hated VTuber on the internet, is actually the nicest and most honest man who helped people a shit ton despite never bragging about it. So true! So real and true! That was a joke, okay? That was... Nux and Grist is I don't give a fuck personality. Nux is hated, though, same reason he loved for. He says what he wants, true. The only thing Nux got canceled was the Taiga situation. Yeah, other than that, all the cancellations were over nothing, true. Because they hate how his Nux sounds and acts, and looking for an actual reason they should be hated or canceled, true. So I am crazy, or is the whole backing out on a promise thing with Taiga a massive nothing burger? Oh yeah, I never backed out on a promise, that part's a lie. It was a direct quote from Taiga Red saying that he backed out from a promise, starting with it, if I do a sequel with Charlie, I was planning on it. Plans fall through, and relied on Charlie agreeing to do the sequel. Yeah, no, absolutely. I never backed out on a promise. I have never lied on YouTube that I could remember. I have never lied on YouTube, as far as I know. I'm incredibly honest. It's one of my faults. Can't wait for Nux's next video. Nuxtaku is 100% fuck true. Nux apologized, which a ton of people don't. Yeah, you basically saved VShojo VTuber from being doxxed. Whatever. I love the part when Nux says he kind of deserved it because of the public perception. I love the part where he says Nux kind of deserves it because of public... I don't even know what that's referring to. I'm guessing people not happy with the direction of his new content. Oh, well, their problem. I respect that. Someone mentioned Boku no Pico, I was told a few days ago. I remember the days forcing people to react to it. I haven't seen any controversies around that. I know, because it's literally coming after me for no reason. It's something that everyone was doing. The whole thing with Rev. Oh, they mentioned my Rev beef from back in the day. Rev called him out for talking shit about lolly stuff when he used to use it in thumbnails and vids, and Nux was heavy into the ideology that lolly equals pedo at the time, in large part due to Mudar and Caleb's influence in him, and was overcompensating. Seems like someone showed him the dark side of lolly stuff, and he went heavy against lolly. He seemed to have chilled about it since. I think I made one statement about lolly that I think was extreme. Like I said that lolly is pedophilia or whatever, and I didn't mean it, but definitely sounded bad for sure. I think it's creepy and weird for sure. I'm anti-lolly. I think actual lolly porn, like where it looks like a child. I'm not talking about petite women. I mean like when it looks like a child. I think that's creepy and weird for sure. I stand by that. I still watch Nux to this day on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. I know he isn't for anyone. Hell yeah, let's go. I love Chibi. She's adorable. Based. I assume Chibi Doki. I like Nux. I don't understand again. I don't know why his comments like me so much. I don't like this. They like me too much. It's weird. It's weird, bro. They hated him because he told the truth. True. Nux take hate like true. I became the most hated VTuber be based. Yeah. Taiga situation completely destroyed Taiga. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think... I fucked up and I apologize for my fuck up. Absolutely. But I don't think I completely destroyed Taiga. Still banned on nearly every platform. That has nothing to do with me. Shit is pathetic. People want to be the one to get the news out first. Don't care whom it destroys. I mentioned it as a tangent in a video. It wasn't trying to get it out first. I believed a false allegation. And I fucked up, and I admit I fucked up. Nux ruined anything Taiga had. No, I didn't. I definitely fucked up. I absolutely fucked up, and I admit it for sure. That was like my one mistake on YouTube, I think. A simple half-assed apology would undo the damage. I apologized like 3 separate times, and I'm not doing it again. The Jaden animation shit is fucking hilarious, true. Iron Mouse and Melody fake Me Too'd him. Okay, that's an interesting perspective. I still watch Lost Pause, hell yeah. Nux rocks, yeah, hell yeah. I lost all respect from VShojo, yeah. Yeah, that was a yucky situation. All right, well, we get the idea. What the fuck? Ugh. Haters gonna hate, yeah. Yep. My money is on people disliking his new political opinions. True! True! True. True! I make them laugh. Let's go! Nux used to. They don't hate each other anymore. I don't know who he's referring to. Anyway. True. Anywho. I'm looking for hate comments, goddammit! Can't find a single one. Fuck. Yeah, Nux's voice annoys me. See, I was waiting for that. Fuck yes, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! That's what I wanted to see. Let's go.